My name is Cornelia, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about Inkheart by Cornelia Funke. Before I'm going to do that though, first a little bit of, housekeeping. So in April I read 32 books, and somebody suggested to me, why don't you make them individual book reviews rather than like a very long video in which I talk about 32 books. So what I thought I would do is do that. So for the next while there's going to be like short videos in which I discuss a book. A couple of times I read let's say 2 books in the same series or stuff like that. In that case I will combine them because that just makes more sense. So there's a lot of videos coming, but they won't be that long. My plan is to film them all today, so as I was just going to film actually my April wrap-up. So you will probably see me wearing this shirt because I don't really want to like wear a ton of different shirts today just so I can look different in every video, if that makes sense. So I hope that's okay with you. So yeah, I just thought I would try that because I've been feeling a bit down lately regarding my channel statistics. But anyway, so today I'm going to talk about Inkheart. This is book 1 in the Inkheart trilogy by Cornelia Funke, and I've already read this book together with Laura from Let's Get Fictional, and I actually finished this in the very beginning of April. I actually read almost all of it in March. We read about 100 pages a week, and the book is, well, my copy is 544 pages if I'm remembering it correctly. Yeah, we're currently reading Inkspell. I have the film cover, and I actually saw the film many years ago. I actually only own this series because I found book 2 somewhere, and I knew that my sister had some of them, and I couldn't remember if she had book 2 or not, but she wasn't answering my I can't remember if I was trying to call her or text her or something or other while I was out. This was years ago. I think I tried both, but she wasn't answering, so I bought it, and hence I had book 2, Inkspell. I thought I might as well show you Inkspell, this, and so I was like, well, it's not really good having book 2, so I bought books 1 and 3, and at the time I could only really find this film cover and not like the ones that matched this one were only really available, I think, second hand for very expensive, so I didn't want to do that. So yeah, we're reading this at the moment, but anyway, this video is about Inkheart. And Inkheart is a story about Maggie, and she loves books and reading and stories. Her father Mo is a bookbinder, and Inkheart is a book. Laura actually described it much better in her video. Well, I think I can say it because it's just on the back. So Mo, her father, can by reading a story out loud, he can get the characters out of the book and get them like in their lives. Laura explained it much better. Anyway, so this is like children's, I call it middle grade, but fantasy, because Inkheart is kind of a fantasy, yeah, story. And I enjoyed this book. It does have some kind of pacing issues. I can't remember where in the book, but somewhere the pace really kind of slows down and not much happens for a while. It might not have been helped by the fact that we read 100 pages a week, so it took me, well, let's say about 5 weeks to read this. So it was fun reading like 1 or 2 chapters a day, and just kind of following along the story of that. But during these slower bits, I think it made it feel even slower, if that makes sense. Which is fine. But yeah, it was a nice read. The slow bit was a bit less. It kind of felt like the book should have ended there, but it didn't, and yeah. But anyway, it was an enjoyable read. And whenever I've finished Inkspell, I suppose that will be in May somewhere. Where are we now? About here. Then I'll tell you about that and so on. So yeah. Weird thing is now, so I have to now actually close off the video rather than moving on to the next book. For those of you who haven't watched my videos for that long, back in when I just started my channel, so this was the second half of 2018, I mostly did individual book reviews then, which I recorded just after finishing a book. And for myself, I didn't allow myself to then start a new book. I had to do the video first for the book I finished, which is one of the reasons why I stopped doing that, because it made me not want to finish a book, because then I had to film the video, and I don't like to film a video when let's say it's late in the day and I'm tired and I'm wearing pajamas or something. Then like it's easier to film this video when it's you know, still like during the day and I'm still have some energy, if that makes sense, because my energy tends to be best in the morning, and then as the day goes on it lessens, particularly in the later afternoon. Things are just, yeah, I don't have much energy anymore, and then filming gets a lot harder, in the sense that I need a lot more time to think and process what I'm going to say. There'll be a lot more ums and pauses, and some stuff won't make as much sense. So I like to film when I feel up for it, which is normally mostly in the morning. It's actually just around noon at the moment, but anyway. This first video has got long enough, so let me try to make the rest a bit shorter. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!